signs, big, large electric signs, or smaller indoor lobby signs. We have partnered with a business alliance and we have over 300 Sign World owners across the United States. So we can get your sign at your store wherever you're located. And just remember, a business without a sign is a sign of no business. Ashley, Twin Clover Signs. And go ahead, Timothy.
Oh, hello everybody. I'm Timothy Joseph, and I do everything related to a business's online presence. The way I've been describing it lately is I'm an automation specialist with a digital receptionist, and just come say hi to the AI guy. And I'm going to throw to Amy.
Hi, can you hear me? Okay. Hi, I'm Amy Brofford with Aerie Lane. I'm a do-it-yourself workshop space and a boutique located in St. Charles, Missouri. And I'm here in this space so I can help you guys do some virtual crafting. And if I can help you in any way with any gifts or renting my space, if you're here in the St. Charles area for you to do your own thing, have a meeting, have a craft night, whatever you need to do. I'll be speaking today, so I will cut my little spiel short and I will pick on Michael Benson.
Trying to get my voice on. Good morning. I'm Michael Benson. I'm in Lake the Ozarks. I work for a company called U.S. Quality Construction. We do everything from decks to remodeling the outside of your home, from windows to doors to siding to roofs, and just looking for business in the area. I'll call Peggy.
Good morning, everybody. Peggy Agnew, Threaded Joy Designs. I do custom embroidery. I'm currently working on some new designs, and this is just a sample, but I just did this is a patch that has Velcro on the back, so it can attach to different things. So I'm doing all kinds of stuff, but if you need patches, it's my new thing. Give me a shout out at Peggy@threadedjoydesigns.com. And Mary, why don't you go?
Hey, good morning. I am Mary. I'm a nurse whose passion lies in walking along beside individuals and helping them realize they are empowered when they get their finances under control. I do individual, group, and classes. And I am in this group because thankfully Anna invited me. And I'm looking to partner with, I want to get a hold of young people. So I want to get troop leaders, like Boy Scout, Girl Scout troop leaders, so I can present to the younger people. And I'm going to call on Paige.
Late this morning, but hi, I'm Paige. I'm the owner of WeQuip. We're an online rental marketplace helping people rent items, spaces, and services. So pretty much anything you can think of. We are mainly based out of the St. Louis area, but we are available nationwide, anywhere from San Diego to DC. So if you're going on vacation or if you know someone going on vacation, even if it's an area we don't have a lot of listings in currently, I'd love to help. Such as Peggy that we're helping right now get some stuff for San Diego. So again, I'm Paige with WeQuip. We make renting easier. Check us out at wequipusa.com. And I'm sorry, I don't know who hasn't gone so far.
Ruben hasn't gone, Paige.
Oh, Ruben, go for it.
Okay, my name is Ruben Carrillo. I'm a retired veteran artist. And what I do is I provide businesses a memorable, affordable digital tool concept. They say when you meet someone at a network function, 80% of these people are introverts. They're nervous. I'll give them a bottle. Give them a bottle of water. Okay. When you give them a bottle of water, you can also put your identification code on the bottle, so you go home with them. Thank you.
Call on somebody, Ruben.
Okay, I'm going to call on Richard.
Well, thanks, Ruben. My name is Richard Brooks out of Clarksville, Tennessee. I'm with Richard Brooks Solutions, And very simply, I help you turn all those connections you've made into clients. So I help that through using engagement and other different simple tools. So Richard Brooks Solutions, thank you. And I'm not sure who to call on because it looked like almost everybody's called on.
Nick hasn't gone.
Good morning, everyone. Nick Spiegel, American Family Insurance. So I work with small businesses and individuals to help them with their insurance needs. One of the things that's trending right now is people are literally saving hundreds to cost themselves thousands later. What I mean by that is they're choosing the wrong deductibles. We're seeing everything from 2% wind hail deductibles all the way up to 5% wind hail deductibles. Looked at someone's policy that was in a $1.4 million home. That equated to a $28,000 roof deductible for wind hail, and he had no clue just because it was a couple $100 cheaper than what the other quotes he had gotten were. So have someone review your home policies as well as your business policies because deductibles are changing. I keep bad days from turning into bad lives. And Anna, I think you're the last one that hasn't gone yet, or Manny.
Gary hasn't gone.
Lauren, go for it.
Sorry. Hi, I'm Lauren. I'm the brand ambassador over at Civia Law. We have 7 locations. I'm coming out of the Winsville office right now. We do estate planning and elder law along with more practice areas. And basically, I go out in the community, I build relationships, make those connections, and hopefully turn them into clients.
Jerry hasn't gone either.
Good morning, my friends. I will go ahead and go. I'm Coach Manny Rodriguez. My business is all about video first marketing, and that's the exact niche we try to focus on, is taking that first video and creating a whole marketing campaign behind it, including blogging, including podcasting, including ads. My friends, if you're not creating videos for your business, how are you showing up? How do they know there's a real person behind your business? I'm Coach Manny Rodriguez. If you're not too sure how to use social media for your business, just call your Puerto Rican friend. I'm here to help. Peace. And Gary, you're up. Jerry, you're up. Sorry, can't believe I did that.
Thank you. Yes, I'm Jerry Phillips. I'm with First State Bank Mortgage. Our main bank is up there in St. Charles, and I'm a mortgage loan officer. I lend in all 50 states. That's what I want you to know. And as a lifestyle, I'm a community builder. I'm involved in a lot of different functions that help build up people and community. I'm here because I want to be your expert at the lake. Because you need an expert at the lake, because those deals take extra time and expertise, and that's what I do. And so, thank you. And I'm sitting here thinking, everybody other than Anna and Ashley have gone. Should I choose one or the other? Huh?
Brooke has not gone. Brooke, go for it.
Brooke? Oops.
Brooke Morris, Fusion Business Brokers. I help people sell businesses, buy businesses, and move on with that next step of life. I finally sat down from the bus stop, so I apologize. We got on the bus successfully, though, so yay.
I'm so glad to see you on here, Brooke. All right, Ashley, you did go.
So
I guess it is me. Hi, everyone. Anna Alt with LSL Finishes and AMAC 636. LSL Finishes is a design build general contractor in the St. Louis region, so kitchen, bathroom, basements. AMAC 636, I help people be a walking billboard for whatever business or organization that they are in. So I am looking for new business owners that don't have a lot of finances to do traditional marketing. I help them be the face of their company with not as much dough, because when you are first starting out, you don't have as much money. I'm Anna Alt with LSL Finishes. You won't finish last with LSL Finishes. All right. Nice job, everyone. Kelly was on here. Kelly, are you still here?
I almost wonder, like, she was like, I wish I would have known you guys were here. I almost wonder if she got in the car.
She probably did. Yeah. She's going to show up. All right. Nice job on elevator pitches. It is so nice to have a couple of new faces. Welcome. If you have, like I said earlier, if you have any questions, let me know. And all right. Okay. First time ever, we are going to have a virtual craft with our Amy Brofford. And Amy, I'm going to let you take it away. You are a big girl. You've got about, I'd like to no later than 9:15. So if you could wrap up by 9:15, I would appreciate it.
Okay. Awesome. Can you guys hear me okay? I'm super excited. You have no idea how excited I am for this. I am a preschool teacher by trade, early childhood education. So I'm super a lot of the times to kind of get you guys excited about DIYing and creating. So if you did not get a kit from me at the meeting, if you have a cup or a jar, anything at home and some paint, you can participate. So what I love about Aerie Lane in general is that you can come here and do a project and it can be open-ended. So what does that mean, open-ended? In the teacher world, it means that you have a variety of supplies and everybody is making something different with the supplies that you have. You're not making a standard, I'm making the snowman and the hat goes here and the eyes go here and the nose go here and it all looks, rote. So we're kind of doing that today, but a little bit different because I gave you guys different kinds of paint and I gave you guys stickers, and that's fine. If you did doing this from home and you're getting your own supplies, you might have a few other things. But Anna gave me the idea of let's do something with jars, because Anna is kind of like my soul sister in a way. She's like the little mini version of me. She likes to craft and come up with fun things to do. And she does things with jars a lot. She saves jars. So that's why we're doing a jar craft the first time, which I love, because you can have a jar and you can do a million things with a jar. You can Mod Podge a jar with flowers or other tissue papers and make handle holders. You can turn this into a utensil holder. You can do whatever. Today, we are making a cute little centerpiece. So I just put some greenery or some leaves in here, and you guys are making a centerpiece today. So that's what we're doing. So the first thing you're going to do is you're going to put the stickers on your jar. Okay, so if you have stickers that I gave you or you have something at home, you're just going to put the stickers on your jar. You can use one if you're like, I just want one sticker on my jar and make that the centerpiece, or you can put them kind of all over. So that's what your first step is, putting stickers all over your jar. This is going to be really cute. So if you have ever come to Aerie Lane for any other kind of a craft, you might hear me and my business partner, Maureen, and some of my other business owner, crafty chicks is what we call them, who help you in our craft spaces, are levels of cuteness at Aerie Lane. So when you're making a project, you should be putting your stickers on while I talk, by the way. If you're making a project and we're like, oh my gosh, that's so cute, that's like level 2. So our levels of cuteness at Aerie Lane are cute, so cute, super cute, and oh my God, that's so cute. So you guys are having 4 levels of cuteness here with Aerie Lane. And so yours is going to turn out really good too. So stick those stickers on, okay, wherever you want, and just press them down real good, because we're going to paint over our whole jar and over the stickers, okay? So we're using kind of puffy stickers. I looked for thinner stickers and I couldn't find them, and I couldn't get them sent to me quick enough. So we're just using these puffy stickers, putting them all over the jar, okay? And when you have them where you want them, okay, you're going to open your paint. So we all have kind of different colors of paint. I'm using the Weeping Willow green. Some of you have a maroon. Some of you have a yellow. Some of you have a cream color. All of these paints are Dixie Belle paints that we sell and use in our DIY workshops, which is a chalk mineral paint that you guys can use indoor and outdoor. So it's really great quality paint. And this is the paint that you're using today. But you can use any paint that you have. If you have paint from the dollar section at Michael's, I don't care. Just use that. So what's fun about DIYing and creating something at your house is that you're making something special. And I always tell people, to normalize gift giving a little bit more than we do, right? Because making something special for someone you've thought about them, you're thinking about the colors they like or what would go in their decor. So I love doing that for people. So I like making gifts for people. I don't know about you guys, but okay. So you guys got your stickers on? Raise your jar up. You got it on? Okay. So here's the trick to painting a jar. Stick your hand in it like this. Got it? Okay. Then you're going to dip your brush in your paint, and that way you can go all the way around your jar without really getting your hand too messy. So you're just going to paint all over your jar. Look at this camera here. You're going to look all over your jar. Okay. When you get to your sticker, try to kind of dab around your sticker. Sometimes when you paint on a stencil or your sticker and your paint's pushing that paint toward the sticker or the stencil, the paint, if there's a little bit of an air bubble, will go underneath it. So you want to kind of just pat the paint around. You see that? Around your sticker. And you're going to do the whole thing, okay? Just paint that whole thing. So a jar like this, like I made this jar to kind of be a centerpiece on my table, but you could use it in a variety of other ways. What are some other ways you guys think you could use this jar?
I'm gonna put it on my desk in my office.
Your desk in your office? Would you put pens or pencils in it maybe?
Yeah, or I was thinking you could use it to put like makeup brushes in or something.
Well, that's a good idea. How else could you use this jar?
You can hold utensils on a Thanksgiving table.
Yes.
Oh, yeah.
I like that. You can wrap your plasticware in a cute napkin and then shove a bunch of them in a jar. That's a good idea. Now, the stickers that I gave you are fall, right? They're leaves. We're doing kind of a fall craft, but how could you make this different to suit something else?
Christmas time.
Yes, Christmas
Snowflake
time.
stickers.
Now, this paint, is it, whenever I've used paint, it's just, like the cheap Walmart paint. And I feel like the glass never, like it isn't thick. This is going on much thicker. Is this just for glass or is it just a better paint?
It's just a better paint. Dixie Belle paint is a high quality indoor outdoor chalk mineral paint that a lot of people use to refinish furniture. So that's a good question, Anna.
Should we go all the way at the top too?
Yeah. So if you've done your whole jar, the bottom should be relatively, unscathed from your paint. You can put it down on your table and then you can touch up the top, the lip of the jar. Okay. So when you are painting, always think less is more. I know when I'm hosting classes here, me and Maureen, my business partner, and I always tell people less is more, because if you do it really thick the first time, it takes a long time for it to dry. And sometimes you might get a little chunk in there or whatever you need to touch up. It kind of gets gooey. So less is more when you're painting, either with my paints or any paint. Do light coats. So you're going to do a light coat, which you probably have already done because you can only really do so much on a glass. And then you can, we're going to wait a second. And then when you see it starting to dry, you need to touch up a couple spots. Then you're just going to go over that spot. Okay. So it depends on where you're at. The humidity and the air kind of play a part in how fast it dries. But the good news about this particular project, in which when Anna was like, let's do something with glass jars, I'm like, perfect. It doesn't have to be all the way dry for you to remove the stickers and to kind of move forward, though it helps. But if we're on a time crunch, that's okay too. So this glass jar, I'm using a mason jar. What kind of jars are you guys using? Because this is a craft that you can use recycled items at your house. So what kind of jars are you guys using? You guys can unmute and let me know.
I have a ragu jar.
A ragu jar.
Pickle jar.
Pickle jar.
Oh,
Peanut butter.
Peanut butter. I love it. Anybody else using a different kind of jar? I'm using a mason jar. Good. So what I love about crafting in general it's kind of a therapy for me. So I know lots of people do lots of different things when they are having a bad day or just feeling stressed or life just seems overwhelming. For me, I like to paint and I like to craft. I like to make things. So if you see behind me, I have these cute little ghosts,
and
some door
bold.
hangers. These are all things that you can make at Aerie Lane and that we're hosting classes on. Also doing, while we're waiting for our paint to dry, I'll show you a couple things. We're doing these cute little pumpkin crocheted, hand knitted pumpkins at where Peggy is at Urban Tower Farm with Nancy. We're having a class on September 10th for this cutie thing. Isn't that cute? I'm also doing it at Goodwood. We're doing pumpkins on the patio on September 22nd. So those are, you guys, if you were interested in that, you can do that too. But for me, crafting is a good mental health break for me. What are some things that you guys do to kind of calm down if you're having a stress day? Like, I know my triggers sometimes. I'm like, I need to go make something. I need to go do something for myself. What are some things that you guys like to do besides doing a craft like me? What do you guys like to do?
I throw my dogs frisbee.
Throw your dogs frisbee.
I bake.
Somebody said bake.
Yeah.
That's great. Baking is awesome too. I know Anna, she made a bunch of zucchini bread last week. That was probably a good therapy for her to make bread and, you know.
I barbecue.
Ooh, what do you like to barbecue?
Brisket or pulled pork.
Yeah.
That sounds delicious.
Brisket
I'm not a
Sunday.
good barbecuer. What else do you guys like to do? Tell me about that.
I
What
go
else
on
do you guys like to
walks with my puppy.
You do what with your puppy?
I go on walks with my puppy.
Oh, absolutely. Fresh air. Love it. What else we got? Okay.
I think everyone is so used to being well behaved and muted that we're all scared to unmute. I do think I see some people that are like still very actively painting. They're taking this seriously, and I love it.
I know. I love this too. It's so fun. So what was your favorite subject at school? Because mine was definitely art. Did anybody really like art? No. Some are like, yeah, no. If your teacher gave you like full reign of creativity, that was my favorite project. I could just, math was not my favorite. So is anybody's jar starting to look like it's drying a little bit? You can stick it back on your hand. This is a little fun tip. Back on your hand and move your hand back and forth like this to get some air flowing on it for it to dry a little bit or blow on it. Again, it doesn't have to be 100% dry for us to take the stickers off. So I have kind of been stalking some Pinterest pages about other jar crafts, and there's one that I'm definitely going to do. I'm going to find myself some bat stickers and put bats all over like a glass globe and then paint my jar black and put some lights inside of it for like a little centerpiece. So that's another way you can use a glass jar and paint and stickers as well. Oh, Anna and Ashley are busted out a fan. Good job, guys. So we're all, I know it doesn't seem like this is an open-ended project, but it is because you're all coming up with different ways to use this. And we're all kind of doing the same thing, but you all have different paint. So if you come to Aerie Lane for a DIY experience, we have 80 different colors of paint and 15 different stains. So we all could be doing the same project, but it would turn out so many different ways just because you're able to use some different creativity. So what I was thinking for this jar would be fun to, when you take your stickers off, if you have glue and glitter at your home, you can mix the glitter and the glue together and paint inside your leaf and make it glittery for an extra, I didn't want to make my craft too terribly hard since it was virtual, and I don't want to make you like, oh, I don't want to do crafts ever again after doing that jar craft with Amy on the virtual meeting. So I was trying to keep it a little bit fun and simple. All right. So is anybody peeling off their leaf stickers yet? If you can, if it's dry enough, you can do that. It should leave a leaf mark where your sticker was. And it doesn't have to be perfect, you guys, because what I tell people here all the time, people get really like, oh my gosh, there's a little blurb. Okay, no one should be 1 inch from your project checking out any blemishes. So this is what you've made for your special craft. And if there's a little bleed on it, it's totally fine. The good thing about glass is you can kind of scrape off, if it's really bad, if your stickers didn't stick too well or whatever, you can kind of scrape that off and make the leaf indentation a little bit more prominent. Okay. You guys see that? So I have my leaves are coming off. You see my leaf indentions? Yeah. So the good thing about a jar is that you can jazz it up with twine and ribbon and raffia. If you guys don't have raffia in your craft boxes, you need to get some. Raffia is just like the little thing you need to add to any project to give it just a little zhuzh. You want a little zhuzh. I have some raffia on my pumpkin. You guys see it? See, it just gives it a little something, the little raffia. You got to have some raffia. It's really cheap. You can get it at any craft store. All right, so I'm peeling all my stickers off. How's everybody's jar doing? If you hold it up to the camera, I would love to see it. But here's mine. I'm still holding mine upside down. You guys got
My
your
stickers are sticking too well.
Oh, yours looks good. Yours looks good, Brooke. I see so many faces on here that I appreciate and love on this group. I'm so excited. Brooke's having an event here couple of weeks.
I was just going to say, my group is very excited. They were very happy to hear that we were going to be making custom coasters.
Oh, yay. I know. I'm so excited. I love etching. Yes, so we do etching too. We're etching on slate coasters for Brooks.
You can use that green rag.
Her group. So it's going to be fun. So, okay. So if you got your stickers off, you can take your hand out and then you can embellish the top. So if you got a kit, there's raffia, there's twine, there's a little wooden leaf. And so this is fun. You guys can, when we're done with this class, you can find other stuff in your house and do more to it. And I would love for you to send me a picture of what this looks like, how you're using it. So we only have like 3 minutes left. So we're going to just, even if it's wet, the top should be okay for you to kind of mess around with. You can take your twine and keep wrapping it around the top and then kind of tie it off.
You have scissors handy?
Can you guys see that?
It's you.
I wrapped it around the top. Okay. And then if you have scissors, if you need them, that's fine. You can also have like the twine hang down. And then I'm putting my little leaf that I put in your kit through my twine. I got my little leaves actually at the dollar store. You guys, the dollar store's got great little cutouts if you don't want to spend a lot of money for different projects and holidays to add to this stuff. Okay. So wrap your twine around the top. I also have the ribbon. You guys can have the ribbon. So we're going to wrap the ribbon around there if you want to. If you don't, then don't use it. I just put it in there for an option. I like to have options because your creativity is different than mine. If you're like, I just want the twine and the raffia, then just use the twine and the raffia. Okay. So we're going to take the raffia and then we're going to wrap that around also. This is a good vase too. If you have, right now is a good time for flowers. They're the fall flowers, sunflowers. I know you're not supposed to pick wildflowers off the side of the road, but maybe you have some pretty flowers in your yard. Trader Joe's, Aldi's, whatever, they have great flowers that you can put in here and make yourself just a cute little live centerpiece. So we just made a really cute fall leaf jar that you're going to do whatever you want to with at your house. And I want you to send me a picture or put it in our chat about how you kind of we're using it creatively. Okay. So I'm just putting like a fall pick in mine. And voila. And that's it. This is a simple DIY project. This is a great, if you guys have family gatherings, what a fun thing for you to do. Like everybody, save your pickle jars, provide stickers and paint. Everybody make a cute little centerpiece together. Crafting and having little DIY events or anything just brings families together, brings memories to the forefront. You have fun, you laugh, you might pick on somebody or whatever. You laugh, you have a good time. So this is a good thing for you guys to do, and so easy and not expensive, right? Because we have jars every day in our refrigerator that we're using for whatnot. So you guys can finish kind of doing that.
Okay.
Yeah, does anybody have any questions?
I will say before we move on, John and I did a date day. And one of the things that we did was we went to Aerie Lane and did a fall craft together. One side was for Halloween, one side was for Thanksgiving. So if you're looking for fun date things to do, whether it's with your significant other or yourself.
Yes, date nights are fun. So you can paint, like this is a sign that you could paint at Aerie Lane. This is a size. I have a ton of stencils and I custom. So you guys, if you have a favorite saying or a Bible verse or whatever, something you saw on Pinterest, we can't create it exactly, but if you see an inspiration, we can help you make that come to life. Okay. So, it's really fun. DIYing is a good mental health break. It helps you focus. It helps you kind of just regroup. Manny's posting a couple pictures I sent him of things. You can make a fall door hanger for your house, a door hanger every day. Just lots of different things. I want to normalize that doing things for yourself is so needed and so wanted by your body, even if it's not crafting. Take care of yourself, but being creative is so great for your mind. Whatever it is you're doing. Maybe painting a jar is not your thing, but you guys are doing a great job. I see you guys in the windows. Everybody's wrapping the top. If you're done or almost done, hold it up there. I would love to see it. Because crafting does not have to be expensive. Oh, look, you guys did a great job. I love it.
All right, guys.
A round of applause.
I will be finishing up. Ashley and I will probably be finishing up because I think we're both a little extra. So we will be taking pictures and sending them. Nice job, Amy. I enjoyed this. Thank you so much.
You're welcome. Thank you guys for being part of it.
We are going to move on to popcorn shout outs. The way that we do this, I'm going to start and then I will call on anyone that is either in the chat has raised their hand or physically raising their hand. My notes, let me get my notes. First of all, thank you to Ashley for letting me come in. She was not even going to come into the office today. So I appreciate you for doing this. Michael Benson, I sent you a message. I got your phone number as well. I've got quite a bit of family and friends down at Lake of the Ozarks, and as they're getting older, I would like to make connections with somebody in the construction world that I could trust. So I will text you later. Timothy, Joseph, where are you? All right. Yesterday in our Friday group chat, I said, everyone hears me say this all the time, the importance of one-to-ones. Timothy, I don't know if he agrees. I think it was a wonderful one-to-one. It was totally not about business, but it is so important to have one-to-ones where you get to know people. I have a totally different understanding of Timothy, and thank you for meeting with me. Also, Lauren, where are you? Shout out to Lauren. She came and visited our Friday group, and there was an extra kit that Amy had, and here she is showing up. I'm very impressed that you did that. So thank you. All right. Mary Bibb, go for it.
I want to shout out Timothy Joseph as well. We had a one-to-one last week. It was awesome. Learned a lot about him. Anybody else raise their hand? Oh, Amy.
Thank you, Mary. I had a one-to-one last week with Sammy, and that was amazing. I I had seen Sammy at our Friday groups, and I never really actually sat and chatted with him, but we had a great chat. He came to Aerie Lane. We had a good talk. And I was glad to get to know him, and he's been so encouraging. I'm excited to partner with Peggy and Nancy on a collaboration with a pumpkin class, and Brooke, who's having her group come to Aerie Lane, and Paige, who always shouts our space out for Week Whip. She's amazing. And Manny, who is just awesome all of the time. I think we can all agree. He helped me behind the scenes for my thing today. So I appreciate it so much. Anybody else? Timothy?
Yeah, so I wasn't here last Tuesday, but I just want to do the popcorn shout out. So I've met with Paige and Brooke and Mary and Anna and Peggy. I, I was like, yeah, I've met with and it was like, as I was naming names, I'm like, I don't think I've met with that many men from the group, so I can't help if I got game. Oh, and Amy as well. Yeah, I visited Aerie Lane. Yeah, but I'm trying to learn the ropes and get setting up these one-to-ones and getting to know everybody, and then hopefully you guys are getting to know a little bit more about me and what drives me. And like Anna said, it's essential. Like I don't think we talked about like services, but she did give me some advice on something. I'm like, oh, that's brilliant. So I'm looking for a provider for the advice she gave me on something that's going to be pretty cool when I find it. But thanks everybody for meeting with me. And anybody else? Oh, Jerry.
Yeah. I had planned on I don't know what kind of shout out that is, but I was planning on coming down Friday for the physical meeting, but my vehicle just shut down on me, and I'm at the mercy of the Ford dealership because what has to be done requires a Ford dealership. I can't bring it to my regular mechanic, and they can't see me until September 10th. So I'm kind of prisoner to here. At the lake. I don't want to be driving someone else's vehicle or even a rental that far because they'll just charge me out the wazoo. And so it's just I am committed to coming to the Friday group every now and then, and I'm gonna do that. So prayers for my vehicle because it could be very expensive or very inexpensive. It's not known at this point. So thanks.
Go ahead, Sammy.
You just speak.
Okay,
Sammy.
here we go.
There-
My buttons disappeared. I don't know what the heck. No, I wanted to also give a shout out to Amy. That's the first time I'd been over to Aerie Lane the other day, and it was such a cool place. And I've already got my wife and daughters, and even a couple of friends on board. And I think they're going to be planning hey, let's all go over there and do some crafts. So that'll be really cool. And it was. Amy was just amazing and just a kick-ass human being. I wanted to, I got a one-to-one today with Timothy. So I'm looking forward to that. Me and Brooke are setting something up. And I wanted to give a shout out to everybody that showed up to the pool party, Brooke and Anna and Manny, and I'm looking through the list here. And anybody, if you were there, it was a great little pool party. We had a good time. Again, it was just getting to know each other outside of business. So that's always a good thing, and I would definitely recommend doing. And Paige and her little baby and her husband. Yes. So yep, that's all I got. Peggy.
Thanks, Sammy. Big shout out to Timothy. We had a great one-to-one. I guess it was technically a 2-to-1 because it was Nancy and I and Timothy. But he hooked us up with a woman who is looking for a place to give a cookie decorating class. And we have set up our first one with her. She came out Saturday right away. and we met with her. It was a lot of fun. She was very exciting. We have set up 4 months of classes with her. So we're having cookie decorating classes down here once a month here until we've got them booked through December. So if anybody's in the area and wants to learn some cookie decorating, I think it's going to be a fun experience. So we're trying to do lots of different things, not just stuff about growing towers. We've got Mary Bibb. We're working on a class with her. We've got one coming up with Sammy. We've got one coming up, a couple coming up with Amy. So if anybody's interested in coming down south and hitting the people down here in the South region, give us a shout out. We'd love to set something up with everybody. So is there anybody else? Doesn't look like, oh, sorry, Timothy, go ahead.
Went to hit the unmute button and pop-up showed up. All right, anyway. Yeah, so I want to shout out Manny because I don't know if you guys saw this. He put it in the chat. There's a organization called Dolly's Dream House. It's a nonprofit with bunnies. So I went out there Wednesday and met with them, and I was like, oh, well, I mean, if you don't mind the bright pink walls, that event space is perfect for something I've been planning, and I was looking for a place to do it. And I was like, oh, so I don't have any firm details on it yet, but I'm planning on hosting a couple of events, and I've talked with Mary about this, but just kind of like free advice, inviting out 30 to 40 people to show up and be like, hey, here's some tips and stuff that, it's something I talk with everybody about, and I'm like, okay, I need a way, instead of doing one-to-ones and just constantly repeating myself, just present it to a whole group and be like, oh, here's tips you can use for your business or your personal life or whatever. Just, and I was like, oh, well, I wanted to do it for free, and now I've got a place that lets me use their space for free. And I'm like, okay, it's not going to cost me an arm and a leg to host these things now. But thanks, Manny, for making me aware of that. And then I don't see anybody else, so back to Anna.
Thanks, guys. All right. I will, before we move on, I'm so glad that I came here with Ashley. She actually had some leaves. So look at that. Shout out to Ashley for making my craft even more amazing. All right. If anybody has any problem that they are wanting some assistance with, I will say that this is a safe space. I would like to think of it as a safe space. So if you feel like that you are nervous to share a problem, let that be a reminder to all of us. In this virtual group, well, I guess it's not super not because we're on live. So I guess never mind. I guess it's not that safe of a space. I don't know. But if you have a problem that you want some help with, now's the time. Or if somebody said something that was, yeah, Manny said we are live. So hi, everybody, live on Facebook. If you have a curiosity of something that somebody said, like I said earlier, I'm really appreciative of Michael jumping on. When you have family in an area that you don't know, especially in the construction contracting space, it's really nice to know somebody. So I'm looking forward to getting to know Michael. Does anybody have anything that they want to bring up, or otherwise we could just finish up? No. Who would like to be our education and final thought for next week? Did anybody say anything? Otherwise, I'm going to voluntold somebody. Nobody's at the, all right, Timothy, guess what? You are education moment and final thought.
Okay. I mean, I've already done one, but I was like, okay, I'll go again because
You're gonna get to go again.
All right. I've got more to say.
But great. We want to hear it. And then anybody would like to be a speaker for next week? Valen told somebody. All right. Peggy. Yeah, you're going to be the speaker because we're coming up on holiday season, and you need to talk about all the items that you've done in the past look, Mary's shaking her head yes, because we don't want to hear that we didn't have enough time to get holiday orders in. So you're speaking. Amy Brofford, don't forget about that. Amy, please don't forget about earrings that we talked about. Okay. All right. Final thought. Amy, do you have a final thought for us?
I do. So I put it in our group chat also, but I put, your final thought is this. Be the light in someone's day, whether, Anna brought that up earlier, which kind of paired with what I was going to say. Do something nice for somebody. Give a compliment. Like, I love your sweater today. It makes your eyes look so bright. Nancy, you look great, whatever. Give them a compliment, open a door, give them a water. The world is very full of critics all the time. And sometimes that's just kind of all we hear is the criticism. So be the person who says something kind and nice and point something out about them, their business, how they made you feel, or how they make you feel around you, anything. So make sure that you are being the light in someone's day today.
We're not.
I love that,
interested in
Amy.
that,
All right. Thank
partnership.
you so much, everyone. See you next week.